What's up, friends? Welcome back to Vibing with the Guzmans. I am so excited for you guys to come along with me today. Today, we're going to be talking about grocery budgets. I know it's basically like an area of, trying to figure out how much do I set up for my budget, things like that. That's one of the biggest struggles that I have come to face. So I wanted you guys to come along with me as we look and see what I've got for my grocery haul recently. And we'll be discussing our grocery budget, how we determine what we came up with, and how you too can get control of your budget as we, fight inflation, things like that. So make sure you stay tuned. Be sure to hit that like button and, of course, subscribe. And thank you so much again to my recent subscribers. I appreciate you all following along as we go through our debt-free journey. Please excuse the noise in the background. Isaiah is always nearby, so he's watching his little stuff. So anyway, let's get into this video. Recently, I did a grocery haul and I went to several stores. It seems like in order for you to get anything of, good value, you have to hit up several spots because I cannot find all the deals in one place. So all of these things that I'm about to show you is going to be my grocery haul for 2 weeks. We went to Sam's Club, Walmart, and Target. So let's go ahead and get into these deals here. So let's start off with, you see Isaiah there. Let's go ahead and start off with this section over here. Let's start off with the stuff that I got from Walgreens. So over here, I grabbed a deal at Walgreens where they had some of these toilet papers on sale. There was a deal that they had going on, so I definitely had to grab those. So I got those 3 packages, plus this big box of the Huggies pull-ups for my son. You don't see pictured, though, the baby wipes. And I also got those 2 packs of the Bounty paper towels. So all of those products came up to like $105 or $106 rather from Walgreens. Then I went over to Walmart and I grabbed some items. So as you can see here, we got the Glacier Ranch potato chips, these bite-sized tortilla chips, and the Great Value cheddar and sour cream chips. Please be sure to hit that like button if you've been noticing that you have a lot more store brand or off brand items in your grocery carts. I promise you, I feel like every time I go to Walmart, all of the things that I pick up are pretty much Great Value. Now, I thought this was a pretty awesome I thought this was a pretty awesome deal because it's a huge party size bag. And those potato chips, or tortilla chips rather, were only $2 and change. I got this Folgers Classic Roast Coffee from Sam's Club. It's instant and it was like $9 and change. These seasoned fries, we got it from Target. They were only $3.19 a bag. And I'm telling you, if you're into seasoned fries, definitely go to Target and get them because it's banging. We ended up getting these Goya beans because we go through the Goya brand beans like nothing. It's like it's no tomorrow. Those were like $9 and change. My daughter has really been into chili cheese dogs lately. So I bought several cans of the Great Value hot dog chili sauce because I was buying the Great Value chili, which was like $1 and change, but you can get each of those cans right there for only 74 cents. So it was definitely a no-brainer. In my area, I find that the best deal on milk has been at Target. So I bought 2 gallons of milk. It seems that my family goes through 2 gallons of milk every 2 weeks. So that's why I bought 2. And of course, we got the Great Value apple juice. At Target, they had a deal where you can get these Tyson chicken strips as well as that Hillshire Farm turkey breast over there. So the chicken breasts were like $10 and change. The lunch meat was another $4 and change. And by purchasing them, they had a coupon in the Target Circle app, which I absolutely love, where I saved an additional 20% off on the purchase of those 2 items. So here you go. There's the honey roasted turkey breast. as well as the chicken breast. So those were the two items. So let's say they were like $14, but I saved $2.80 because of that deal. Baby carrots has gone up because they normally were 99 cents, but this time when I went to Target, they were $1.29. And I also bought their hot dog buns. I really do like the Target brand hot dog buns and bread. I'm sorry, and bread versus Walmart. But as you can see, I still got the bread from Walmart because I used a gift card that I got by making a withdrawal from my Ibotta account. So that's why I got 2 loaves of bread there. The pepperoni, I grabbed this one, the Armor brand. It was only like $2.40 something cents, which was a little bit cheaper when I looked at the unit price versus the Great Value. I was also able to get 2 packs of the Hormel Black Label bacon because we've been eating sausage pretty much on the weekends, but my husband wanted to get some bacon, so I got 2 pounds of that. Here, I decided to go ahead and get one of the smaller bags of the sharp cheddar cheese. I love sharp cheddar cheese. That's like my cheese of choice. This was only like $2.22. And then my daughter, she's a fan of the Fiesta Blend shredded cheese. So I made sure I got a 1 pound bag of that. That was, I believe, like $3.98. Here you can see they already got into the hot dogs because it was chili cheese dog night. And I got that, which was like 24 hot dogs, 3 pound package from Sam's Club for $11 and change. And there I got 1 pound of chicken breast for $4.98. So all of these items that I purchased is going to fall under my $250 grocery budget that I'm allowing myself for the month of January. So it's $125 per week. I'll tell you later on in the video how that was determined. I finally straightened up my pantry. Let me go ahead and show you because it has been a hot mess. So I organized it a bit and I can clearly see for the most part all the different items. I try to categorize everything, like, you know, all the breakfast items together. I put it there. Oh, look at that. Somebody already messed with my little condiment bag. But anyway, I try to put all my little canned items together over there. There's my condiments. Anything to do with storage bags, I have that little hanging thing there. This oil is not canola oil. It's actually oil that was filtered from when we fried a turkey for Thanksgiving. I have a fryer that filters out the oil and cleans it, so that's why I use it there. And because of that fact that I had that oil, I decided not to purchase oil this time. In this basket, I decided to establish like an area where if I want to use up items right away, I will have a little basket of items in my pantry that will be like a primary focus. So you can see I got this barbecue sauce. We need to use that up because we're definitely not trying to waste anything. I have this little bag here with my half-used instant mashed potatoes. I got some ketchup condiments there. Planning on making some Jell-O. Got this leftover brown rice. Not exactly sure what I plan on doing with that yet, but I'm definitely going to hit up Pinterest and see. At first, I was going to throw away these French fried onions because I'm like, okay, all I know to do with them is just put them on green bean casserole. But then I said to myself, Michelle, maybe you can grind them up and kind of like use them as a batter for chicken tenders so it'll have like that oniony flavor on the outside. What do you guys think about that? I'm definitely thinking to try that. So anyway, that will be like a primary focus to designate certain items that you really want to hurry up and use in your pantry. Stick them in a certain basket so that can be an area that you focus on during the week or within the next few weeks to get that used up. And let's see what else we have here. I got like all my little healthy stuff there to the side with my little protein shakes. I try to keep all of my pasta items together. Oh, goodness, these kids. But anyway, I have like all my little tortillas and my breads together. So it's a work in progress. You guys should have seen what it looked like before, but I'm pretty proud of it at this point. Got my paper towels off to the side. I wish I had a bigger pantry, but you know how that is. The more room you have, it'll probably be like even more cluttered up. But anyway, moving back over here to our grocery haul. So it looks like we got everything, you know, here. Oh, I forgot to tell you about those Clorox toilet wands. I really enjoy those because I hate regular toilet brushes. They kind of gross me out. So that package there, you get the toilet wand and the little scrubbies that you throw away once you use it. And it's $18 and change. What I like to do once I use that toilet wand, because of the fact that it's still wet in the toilet water, I get a like Clorox disinfecting wipe and I wipe off the handle because I just can't stand the little, you know, thought of the germies. Okay, so this is the second part of our recent grocery haul. These items had to be delivered to my house. So let's start with this coffee over here. We ordered some of this Green Mountain coffee, caramel vanilla cream. Doesn't that look delicious? If you've tried this coffee, make sure you go into the comment section, please, and comment how much you enjoy this coffee. I recently got this coffee and I have already used it. And I tell you, I really, really, really do enjoy it. So here you get 54 Cape Cup pods. I got it from Sam's Club and it was only $24.94, which breaks down to 45 cents each. Every day, you know, right now I have to go back to the office 3 days a week. And I have to have my coffee to function. And I refuse to pay $2 for a cup of coffee that wasn't even good. So I got the coffee. My friend, he brings the creamer. And, you know, we just have our little coffee club kind of thing going on. So that's one of the ways that you can be sure to, you know, combat rising costs, still have what you want and or need without paying high prices. So this Green Mountain coffee, if you are interested, be sure to go to samsclub.com. Check that out. There is the information right there. So Isaiah, you know, I have to buy him his little pouches and stuff. I really like this Go-Go Squeeze thing here because of the fact that it comes with fruit and veggies in there. So as you can see, you get 24 of those. It was only, what was it? I think it was like almost, it was $13.28 for this one. So as you can see, it has strawberry and zucchini. And then you also have, what is that? Apple and sweet potato. And he enjoys it. So you get 24 of them for 55 cents each, which totaled $13.28. Again, I absolutely love it. I was going to Target because they would sell their pouches for like 85 cents. Publix would sell them for $1. And, you know, with everything just getting so expensive, I had to find a different way to, you know, get him the things that I wanted. So I thought this was a good option. And for 24 pouches, if I'm lucky, it should last 2 weeks because he goes through these things like crazy. And then over here, I ended up getting some Windex. This is our favorite glass cleaner. I have tried other glass cleaners, but we always go back to the good old trusty Windex. And my husband said, make sure that I get that. So there you go. Now, this is the refill bottle. And then, of course, you got the spray bottle there. So we paid, thankfully, we got this for $9.47. So at Sam's Club right now, it's selling for $12.22 because the sale ended. But every now and then you can find these things on sale. And so we got it for $9.47. This might last like, 6 months, maybe a year. I feel like it's probably going to be closer to a year because I think the last time we got it, that's how long it lasted for. So as you can see, we've got those 3 items. So that's like $35, $45, about almost $50, believe it or not, for those products. So let's go ahead and get into the rest of this video and discuss our grocery budget. Okay, guys, so we're going to go ahead and discuss our budget and how we came to that determination and what we're going to do, different challenges, things like that. The first thing that we decided to do, since we are doing the Dave Ramsey method, is we're doing the cash envelope system. So this is not my first rodeo. I've been wanting to do the Dave Ramsey system for quite some time. I already had, for a few years now, these cash envelopes. I went ahead and I would write on there, different amounts, different categories, things like that. The intent is every paycheck, you put down a designated amount into the envelope for the specific category, so that way it's already available and that way you don't have to use your debit or credit card, things of that nature. So I have these individual envelopes, and then I also love, I had somebody make me a envelope system binder from Facebook. It was really nice, but unfortunately, my then 2-year-old, my son, he got into it and he would peel off the little stickers. So thankfully, I did see a envelope system on Amazon. I believe I have a gift card from Christmas still that has some money on it, so I'm planning on getting that. And then that way I can upgrade my whole system. But until then, I'll be using that. Or I just might stick with this, who knows? Because hey, at the end of the day, it's gonna get the job done, right? Let's go ahead and find our envelope for groceries. Now, one of the hardest things for me was trying to figure out what budget works best for my family, because I've never really had a budget. I would just buy things if it was a good deal and just stock it up. Now, my thought process on that is looking a little bit differently, because just because you get something really inexpensively doesn't mean that you're not overspending, and that's not the name of this game. We want to make sure that we have a defined path for the money and tell it where to go versus our money telling us where it's gone, or we're wondering where has it gone. Have you ever been in a situation like that where you have money in your hand and then like 2 days later you're like, I know I just took out $300, where did it go? And you have no clue. Well, by using these envelopes, it will definitely help you with that, as well as tracking your expenses. So you can track your expenses with anything. I'm very old school, so I'm doing just like basic notebooks to track my expenses. And then I also use my calendar to track my expenses, because one of the things that I'm finding most difficult with the cash envelope system is trying to balance purchases made with my debit card versus cash. Because I really love the convenience of using my debit card. For example, with my Sam's Club order, I went onto samsclub.com, I placed everything into the shopping cart, and then I'm like, okay, it's X amount of dollars. So I know what my budget was for the 2 weeks until I get paid again. So I subtracted that from my cash amount. And so I only got to put cash in my envelope of what was left over. I hope I'm making sense with that. Well, let's start from the beginning and I'll show you that whole process. First thing again is trying to figure out how much money am I gonna spend? You're like, Michelle, let's hurry up and get to that. What is it that I need to allow, or how much is it that I need to allow for my grocery expenses? I came across one of these YouTubers who I absolutely adore. If you want, check her out. Her name is Jordan Fun Cheap or Free. Jordan Page Fun Cheap or Free is her channel. She's really good when it comes to budget grocery shopping. She really hasn't been posting much videos lately, but at the end of the day, the concept is there. So she would allow $100 per month per person in her family for groceries. That's what she would allow. So for example, with my family, if that were to be what I'm doing, it would be $500 because there's 5 of us. And that money would be for not only your consumable groceries, but also non-consumables, such as toilet paper, paper towels, paper plates, diapers, wipes, personal care items, things of that nature. So I really like that idea because I'm like, oh my goodness, now I have a clear and defined amount to go towards my groceries. So I love that. The only issue that I experienced is that it didn't seem possible for me to be able to stick to $500 a month. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's just way too little. So then on another video she had more recently, she was like, you know what, because of inflation and everything, you could bump it up to $125 per person in your family. So I was like, okay, that's great. However, I think that was going to be like $625 a month, and it just didn't feel right. So what I did last paycheck is I said, you know what, we're going to do the $500 monthly budget. I allowed myself to get $250. Now what I did after that is I put all the items into my Sam's Club cart to see what it totaled, and it came up to $200. And one thing I noticed when you're trying to be on a budget, I feel like it just takes longer to shop. So I was like, okay, let me go through there and see what exactly is it that I can do without. I was able to get it from almost $200, and it came down to about $140. So all the items that you've seen in my Sam's Club haul, plus the items that I just showed, that came up to $140. And then remember, I did do some shopping at Walgreens. Now the Walgreens expenses came up to $105. Sad but true. As you can see, your girl really didn't have any money left over. What was that, like $10? So yeah, that's $240. I had $10 left, and I had just got paid. So what I did to allow myself to get extra things is I had a Target gift card that had $30. So when I used it, I ended up paying $5 out of pocket. So now I have $5 left. And then when I went to Walmart to go get some things, those things came up to another $32. But I use a gift card as well for that because I do shopping with Ibotta. And one thing I love about Ibotta is you get money into like a little bank account, and then you can withdraw the funds to go shopping wherever you want at the stores that they have on their website. And I buy the gift cards because that counts as a transaction in Ibotta world, and I use that to buy whatever it is that I need. So that's how I was able to cheat the system, for this first, dipping in my toes into the water with trying to stick to a budget. I guess I could say I was cheating, but I did not go over my budget. I was telling my kids and everything, I was like, look, I refuse to go to the store and buy anything else out of pocket because now I only have $5. So that's where we are. Now, as of today, I don't have any money left in my budget because I had to go get more dish soap, and there was some cereal on sale. There's lots of things that I feel, will allow you to stretch your budget even more. We're definitely going to be exploring that because come hell or high water, we're going to make this work. Now, my next paycheck, I'm going to do another allowance of $250 because I would really like to go to Costco. I recently got a Costco membership. I used some money that I got during the holidays to do that, and I would like to explore, can you get, decent produce and things like that and shop for a family at Costco, because I see all these hauls for Costco on YouTube, and they're like $1,500, $500, $600. And it's just amazing to me because I'm like, that's just one shopping trip. I'm pretty sure they're going to the store multiple times in the month. And, I'm going to try my best to work with this $500. So that's pretty much how I was able to decide what I was going to do and allow for my grocery haul. So again, the rule of thumb is this. It's going to be your choice, $100 to $125 per person per month for your family. Oh, and the minimum grocery allowance is going to be $300. Now get this. If you're able to save and not spend the whole amount, hold on to that money, until the end of the month. And whatever you have at the end of the month, you can put towards any of your budget categories. You can put it into your fund money if you wish. You can throw it at your debt if you wish. But I think it would be kind of fun to say, you know what, look, I saved, $20. Let me go ahead and put that extra on my car payment, or let me put that in my fund money account. So, whenever the fair or something like that comes to town for the family, you can do that. Because yes, we're trying to pay off our debts. Yes, we're trying to conserve, but at the same time, I feel like we should have fun, Now, I know any Dave Ramsey followers probably would disagree with that. And, he does say go gazelle intense, but I think that's to each his own. I recognize that if I don't put that money towards my debt, it's going to take me a little bit longer to get out of debt. But, I feel like you should have a balance. You don't want to just be like, oh my gosh, I've got to wait 2 whole years to go have fun, So anyway, like I said, I think that'll be pretty much fun to just do something like that without having to wait until the end of your 2-year debt-free journey to be like, oh, you know what? Let's go take the kids to the movies, or let's go do this. I feel like you need to budget along the way, those different things. So in my next video, we're going to get a little bit deeper into the debt. We're going to talk about what I have to pay off, where I'm at in my journey so far, the different amounts that I'm going to put into my debt envelopes. And, if you're into this kind of content, please be sure to hit that like button and also hit that notification button, because since I'm a growing channel, you may not get the notifications or see it on your feed as much. But if you hit that notification bell, you definitely won't miss out on any of the content that I have to put out. I do hope that you have a wonderful and blessed day. And just remember, the great Warren Buffett says, do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. So remember, make sure you have your priorities in check, and we'll be meeting up again so we can see what else we can do to beat inflation, make sure that we, are winning, because this is our year, and we're going to do whatever we can to make sure that 2024 is even better, because we have goals to conquer. Okay, guys? So thank you so much for tuning in to Vibing with the Guzmans. I appreciate each and every single one of you for tuning in today, and you have a blessed day.